My dear students, now we will discuss and get familiarized with our CAD software interface. In order to run the CAD software, double-click on this KiCad icon. The KiCad interface is designed to be modular and adaptable, making it suitable for users with different levels of expertise. Since KiCad is an open source project, it has evolved over time. On the top left, you see a File tab. Under the File tab, you see options like creating new project. You can also open already created project or import a non-KiCad project. There are other options like edit, view, and in the tools there are all the tools provided by the KiCad software. In order to change the setting of the software, you can go to preferences. If I click on the preferences, you can see the settings of like symbol editor settings, schematic editor setting, footprint editor settings, PCB editor settings. Every time I click any of this on this left side, the settings of that particular sections appear in this window. You can change the settings as per your requirement. Under the help section, you find help related to different topics. You can visit this to get more deep inside knowledge of this software. I create a new project by going to File, New Project. I click on the desktop and name the project as Project 01 and click Save. So I have created a project and it has two files, a PCB file and a schematic file. In order to create the schematic for this project, either I double click on this project 01.kicad_schematic or click on this schematic editor. In both the cases, this will lead me to the schematic editor. This is the front look of schematic editor where I will be placing different symbols and connecting them to create a schematic. The next is the PCB. In order to open the PCB of this project, either I have to click on this project 01 KiCad_PCB or I can directly go to this PCB editor by clicking here on the PCB editor. This is the front look of PCB editor where we will be placing different footprints and joining them with the help of traces. Under the schematic editor, there is a tool called the symbol editor. If you are in need of a symbol that is not present in the library of this KiCad library, then you can create your own symbol in this symbol editor. Similarly, under the PCB editor, there is a tool provided by this CAD software called the footprint editor. If you have an electronic component whose footprint is not present in the by default library of the KiCad, you can create that footprint in this footprint editor. This takes a little time to load the footprint editor because there are a lot of libraries that need to be loaded. So once this is loaded, you can create footprint as per your requirement. You can see this is the footprint editor where you can create footprint, and there are list of footprints provided on the left side of different components that you can also see here. Like if I click on this diode and double click it, this is the footprint of a diode. You can also create your required footprint in this footprint editor. The next role after footprint editor is Gerber viewer, where you can view your Gerber file. We will discuss these tools in detail in coming videos. One of the best and very beautiful tool that I like in this software is image converter, where you can convert any image into a symbol format, or you can convert into a footprint format, or a PostScript format, or a drawing sheet. This is very interesting tool which helps us to create an image into a footprint so that you can place it onto your PCB. The next tool, which is also a very important tool in this software, is calculator tools. In calculator tools, there they have provided bunch of tools like general system design tools, where a regulator is provided. You can calculate its resistance, output and input voltage. Similarly, there is a power current and isolation tool which has tools regarding electrical spacing, via size, track width, fusing current and cable sizes. These are all the tools. Similarly, there are high-speed tools, and these are other tools provided in the KiCad software, which we will be using in the coming videos. In order to change the look of the sheet in the schematic editor, you can click on drawing sheet editor. There you can change the front look of this sheet. You can customize your sheet as per your project requirement. After this, if you want to increase the functionality of your software by adding different plugins, you can visit Plugin and Content Manager, where you can install list of plugins so that you can increase your functionality. Like there is an plugin interactive HTML bomb or PCB action tools. These are all the plugins which if you install on your system in the KiCad software, you will enhance the functionality of your CAD software. So to sum up this, all the what we have studied today is that we have seen a list of tools that are provided by this software. In order to exit the software or to close the software, you can click on this cross, or you can click on file and hit quit. This will close the software.